What's going on, y'all? It is day 33 of my 1K a day series. So we have 33K. Just as a recap, that's me treating every single day as if I got paid $1,000 to live it up until day 1,000. So today's Wednesday. It is my tempo day on the track and auxiliary day in the gym. I added a little bit to my tempo today. It was weird. I struck a little bit out of the warm-up and I added some to the tail end. My back still hurts very bad. Like, it's like stiff and it's in pain. It's like my lower back. I've been dealing with spinal issues for a while, but still in a lot of pain. So what I did was I cut out some of the warm-up that I knew was gonna just trigger that, like different types of like straight leg. I do some hurdle work, so like straight leg hurdle hops or straight leg hurdle skips. I cut that out because I knew that as soon as I put my leg parallel and up straight, it was gonna just feel like somebody stabbing me in my lower back. Same thing with like toe touches, like walking toe touch kickbacks. I knew that was gonna hurt. Like any type of thing that would stretch my hamstrings just ended up hurting my lower back. But running for some reason really didn't hurt it that bad. So I got in my two 200s and my two 150s. Then I decided to do a couple 100-meter bounds, something light. Even though my back hurt, my arms felt good, and like my hands felt good, and it's starting to feel a little bit more natural, like a little bit less stressed out. But I gotta get healthy, man. Like, it's so hard to get this like kinetic chain to all work as one, because I've been compensating for so long that like it's almost like my brain will pick the compensation as a solution to the problem, even though that's not the real solution to the problem, because I've been compensating for so long. Like, if my lower back hurts, my brain will just be like, all right, just bend your knees more and land in your, almost mid-foot strike or closer to heel strike than, getting up on your toes, which is bad, and let that knee pop out in front of you instead of having that knee right directly underneath you and underneath the hip and, being stacked. Like, my body just instantly be like, yeah, that's secure. Like, you can do tempos that way. You can run a 25 second 200 that way, so why not? But that's just not the way to do it, because I can't run a 20-second 100 or 200 that way. But my brain's like, yeah, well, you can survive today. Basically, that's what it's kind of telling my body. I can tell, so I gotta fix that. But that just comes with getting healthy, because when my back does feel good and my knees and hips are stacked underneath me, it feels so much better than how I have to compensate. And maybe I'll get to the point experience-wise where if this happens and I feel this way, I won't even step on the track. But I just can't afford to not at least build some type of skill. This is where it's like it's a gray area. It's always gray areas in the beginning when you have less experience, because it's like I don't want to sacrifice skill building, because I literally only have about 2.5 years until the Olympics 2028. So I have to build up some skill. I feel like it'll only take me like at worst 3 months to get healthy, but the skill may take that 2 years. So it's like I don't really have time to lose, which is why I still hit it today. I didn't do too much auxiliary work. I just did some speed skaters. I didn't really hit like the weights. I made sure to stay off the weights, because I know that makes my back worse. It just makes me tighten up even more. I do know that from experience, and I have plenty of strength in the reserve, so I'm not too worried there. Definitely far from weak. So but yeah, just another day, more survival than anything. Hit the sauna, I felt a little bit better after that, but damn, man, my back hurts. I'm gonna buy some leg sleeves though, full leg sleeves to cover my knees, because my knees are swollen, and they're not like regular swollen. They're like hardened swollen. I just noticed them, especially after coming out of the sauna. like my knees are the biggest part of my leg. Like they're bigger almost than my quad, and it's not really too noticeable. Like it looks almost normal, but to be honest, they should be much smaller. And I think some of that swelling is hardened up into, I don't even know what you call it. I need to study anatomy a little bit more, but some of that swelling's hardened up, and I got to get that gone. I just have to. I mean, having slow knees, again, just like having slow hips and slow adductors, you can't go anywhere. Like, that is one thing about my legs. Like, if one part of it is slow, you literally just can't go anywhere. Your body's not, if I can't bend the back of my knee quickly, like, if my knee can't snap back, then, you know, I'm going to be stuck running slow. I'm not going to be able to hit my max velocities. I'm definitely not going to be able to accelerate. That's why acceleration is so hard, because I think it is a very knee-involved movement for me. And that's why, like even just trying to have, like, control over my knees, it's hard to just fully extend it and retract it. So, gotta work on the knees. But, you know, days like today are good. Not that it humbles you, but it's more just like, it's just part of the process. And it just makes the good days feel a little bit better. Because it's kind of become the norm for me is finding problems. So once these problems get fixed, and I have a solution to never let it get this bad again, I'll feel even more confident and a lot, you know, better in myself. So there's that. But about to go ahead, shower up, and get ready for work tonight. So I will see you guys tomorrow.